Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Today, I hope to be brief and talk to you guys about, if I hope I'm saying their name correctly, Remedy Publications. I had no idea about this particular company. I just found out about this company maybe about a month or two ago. And you know how I am. I shop high and low in order to get discounts and different stuff of that nature in regards to curriculum. I know how I am about that. However, I noticed that they're on Amazon. You can actually go directly to their website and you can get some amazing deals. So they're very cost effective. And if you guys are looking for, this company has been in existence, I think it said 40 years now. So I'm like, where have I been? So I want to share this with you because we have many, many individuals out there who have children with learning differences that you're looking for something in which they can use. This, in my personal opinion, will be very relevant for children with learning differences as well as children without learning differences. And I'm going to explain to you why. It's because the topics that are being discussed in these, I would say, small kind of workbooks are things that they need for everyday life. I am a very, very, I'm very vocal about teaching our children things that they're really going to need to use in real life. Yes, I do have to teach certain stuff because of my homeschooling laws, things that I have to teach because legally, those are some certain things that I have to teach. But as long as I do that, which I make sure I do that, I also have other things in line that I also try to expose my children to in relevance to entrepreneurship, life, things that they can really transition into real life. Because at the end of the day, that's why we're doing it, right? So they can be functional, productive citizens of society. So with that being said, like I said, you will notice that a lot of their things are geared towards children with learning differences. I say differences, not disabilities. They say disabilities. I say differences. And that was one of the reasons why I went there in particular. But I have learned from looking around that a lot of our children now, this new generation of children and that grew up in this social media era, they're losing soft skills. And if you don't know what that is, it's just basically communication skills. They're losing, we all have, well, I can't say we all have the ability to use our common sense, but sometimes in this era that we're living in with everything, so I call it micro ready, where you can get everything in small segments and we lose what makes the essence of humans: communication, common sense, learning things that's going to transition into life. We kind of seem like, I don't know what's the transition going on. I really don't know. But with that, all that being said, you guys, I am really loving this. Now, I did buy this. So it's not like they sent this to me and I in exchange for my honest review. Although I do get some products like that but I always give an honest review because I tell them if I don't like it, I'm just going to be honest. Anyway, I bought these. I bought one. Actually, I started off with one of these. No. I started off with this. And then I started looking more and more into what all the other stuff. So they have like a section. This is not all of them. They have a whole section that called life skills. See that? Life skills. So if you are looking for something to teach your children in regards to life skills, I would greatly encourage you to get this because the information in it is it's amazing. And what I like is that it's not overdone, for number one. Number two, the books are not thick. So they're mostly like 23, 25 pages long. They're around about, on Amazon, you can get between $7.99. That's why I bought them, because it wasn't that much. So it depends on the topic. Sometimes it goes to $10.99. However, you can buy used, which I did, and got it for like $3.99 from a third-party vendor. And also I check on eBay and different stuff like that so I can get better prices. and I negotiate with certain people on, how they have the product I wanted, and I negotiate with them. And so I usually get pretty good prices. So that's how I was able to get so many of these. A lot of these here are new because I got them from Amazon. And I got them kind of like a bundle. So the price was way lower. Okay, so let me just break this down. If you're looking for something for your children that has learning differences, I would greatly encourage you to get this. If you have a child that don't have any learning differences and you're just trying to basically prepare them in your homeschooling, or if you're not and you're trying to prepare them for real life, I encourage you to do this. If you're looking for something that's not hard, but yet because this is not difficult. However, it's talking about topics that could become difficult if your child goes out into the real world and has no knowledge of any of this stuff. I know you're looking at this first book, probably saying checkbook. We don't know how to use checkbook, but guess what? If you're trying to teach your child how to be an entrepreneur, or if you're just trying to teach them some places when you're handling business, you have to give them a voided check. And so, like, if you're trying to get life insurance, or you're trying to get car insurance, or you're trying to set up automatic payments, they ask you for a void check. And so, yes, we don't know how to use checks like that, but for some instances with handling business, you need to know how to do a checkbook, right? So what I love is that if you're into unit studies like I am, you can just use this book for your math. And you can add in some stuff if you want to do it. We use Learn Math Fast as well. But I do also do other stuff. Like I add like different resources. And this is what I'll be doing from now on and throughout the summer and also throughout the school year, because I'm doing this whole life skill kind of thing, kind of like business, entrepreneurship, kind of consumer math kind of thing, and with a little bit of flavor of business. So I'm like combining different things now. Listen, let me show you a little bit of it. It gives you it gives you all the little things that you're going to be hitting. In this particular one with this checkbook, and I think this one was $7.99 on Amazon, on Prime, if you're a Prime member. It talks about practical activities to teach you how to use a checkbook. You're going to answer real life math word problems, writing a check, keeping the balance, recording transactions, and making deposits. So let me show you how it look a little bit inside the book. It is 29 pages long. That includes the answer key in the back of the book. It has preparation pages. You can tear them out if you want. It's very user-friendly. So it goes on and breaks down every part of the check. And then it has ask the child questions where they have to actually fill out the check based on the information that they give them. It's not exactly the same as this. They will have like a different scenario with a different person, and they will actually have to fill out the check. Then it goes through and it deals with, because you're going to be hitting more than one topic with this. That's what I like, because you're going to be hitting you're going to be hitting math, you're going to be hitting reading comprehension, you're going to be hitting spelling, you'll be hitting a lot of things with this particular book, and writing at the same time. So it's going to have different scenarios of you filling out checks for different areas, testing to make sure that the child able to do it, have different ways that you even write out the check in words. So if you're doing place value with your children, this will be excellent for that. And this whole book basically focuses on different avenues, balancing checks, how to do a deposit, how to write money, how to write your money in words, and stuff like that. So this whole book, about 29 pages, is going to be focusing on math in regards to checkbooks. Now, this one, I really want to get this, especially for my children. I did a little bit of this before, but I got tired of looking for, because you can find freebies, not of this, but you can find freebies of blank filling out like forms and stuff. Well, I did that before and it was all right, but I'm too busy now. I don't feel like looking around for all that. So if I can find something that has it all in it, I want it. So that's what I did. I found this, right? what I particularly like about this, they go over different things that your child will have to do in real life, like filling out a doctor's application. How many of you hate to go do the update every year when you go to the doctor office and all your information is the same, and they hand you the beginning of the year, like, here you go, I need you to do an update. You're like, oh, not another update. Everything is the same. Well, guess what? They have those type of forms in here. They also have like different things dealing with a social security number, things that they actually need to know, help them to have to memorize telephone number, your street, your mother's maiden name, stuff like that you're going to need to know in real life. How to fill out a if you need to get your birth certificate, what names goes on that, how to fill out a Social Security Administration application, things that they will need in real life. Because, sometimes we have to teach stuff that really you don't even use in real life. You have to go out and start learning from scratch. I'm telling the truth. And so these books teach exactly things that they're going to need, like general information, how to fill out a college application, how to fill out a high school, not a transcript, but like if they was in public school, how to actually fill out the classes that they want to take. I can transition this to my high schooler to pick courses that she actually wants to take. Love it, love it, love it. Things that they're going to use in real life, right? Then if you're trying to figure out a different way in order to do, to add on to your kinetic spelling for active learners, if you don't know what that is, that's the book that I helped co-author with my friend who is another homeschooling mom. You can get on Amazon too, kinetic spelling for active learners. Encourage your kiddos to move around and learn at the same time. I'm going to be adding this to it as well. Consumer words. So basically what this explains all the different consumer words that your child may see in real day-to-day life, right? Like community service, like electric company, telephone company, hospital, stuff like that. So they're going to be having vocabulary words, how to fill out, looking for an address, telephone number. They do have some puzzles. They have different supermarket words. They have COD, mail-in orders. They have area codes based on your state. They have receipts, guarantees. What exactly that mean? They have a whole lot of different stuff, and it also has an answer key in the back of the book. So they have a whole series of that. They have consumer words, workplace words, and this is in their high interest category. So this goes from the grade level all the way up to 12th grade. So it's like from 4th to 12th grade. So in case you was knowing kind of like what grade level, it will go all the way from 4th grade all the way up to 12th grade, because they have like two categories. They have like a reading level, and I think it was like 4th to 6th or something like that. And then they have like an interest level, and that went all the way up to 12th grade. So these are topics that you can talk to your children about from 4th grade on all the way up, because you can get as detailed or not as detailed as you want. This one talk about money management words. So you're going to be talking about what overdrawn mean, mortgage, credit, the credit bureau, financing charge, minimum payment, terms of agreement, monthly installments, rates, percentage, time deposit, regular price. They talk about all this, right? And then you have independent words, managers. Let's see. Oh, you have more forms to fill out, different stuff like that your child will see in real life. Then they have personal care words, nutrition, antiperspirant, infection, exercise. And it goes through all this, what these symbols means and stuff like that. What I particularly like is it breaks it down. You're hitting all those topics that you probably never really think about, that your child really going to have to use when they transition into real life. Some of the terms maybe they will never have learned if you haven't taught them, or they'll learn through experience. I know a lot of things my parents, they taught me, but some things, well, they taught me everything that they knew. And then some things where I went out, I had to actually learn Of course, we can't teach them everything, but we want to make them as prepared as possible. And I really think these are great. These are occupation words, and I actually go into detail of asking them what career they want to use, or have they ever thought about what career they want to do, how many years. It breaks everything down. And what I like is that the lessons are short. They're not real long. So if you have a child, they have a short attention span, or they don't have to, they might just don't want to sit and do a long amount of work. You know, it's not that long. It's very engaging. It's the work is not rambling or busy. And when I say rambling or busy, you know how sometimes you will have a worksheet and they have this going on in this corner that the child has to do, this going on in this corner that the child has to do, then have a whole middle part. And sometimes children get a little bit overwhelmed when they have so many different little segments to do on one sheet. And so these books are not like that. They're very simple in the way that they present the information. They're very precise and to the point. And you're going to be going over these different things. What I love is that you can add on and make it more difficult, or you can keep it as is, because it's fine as is. But if you want to do a little bit more with it, you can. Very, very good. So that is the life skills. Of course, this is in the high interest because they have different categories. So this will hit from 4th grade all the way up to 12th grade. So if you have multiple grade level, multiple ages, this book you can buy in. And another thing what I love, when I bought this one, they gave me a free ebook download. So I was able to get, oh my goodness, in the back of these, I think I was able to get about 10 or 12 different free ebooks, maybe about 7 for free. And so this is grade level 6 through 12th grade. These life skills, 6th through 12th grade. All right, next, if you have a child that do not like math, if you have a child that just cannot stand math, every time you mention the word math, it's almost like you committed a crime. They're like, oh, no math. If you have a child like that, then I think that this will really resonate with you, because it's, again, real life scenario, life skills math, and it makes it fun. So if you're looking for a more fun approach to math, or if you have a traditional curriculum, but you want to add into some fun, some flair into it later, because like I said, I use Learn Math Fast. If you use that too, or if you want to know what that is, check out one of my previous videos. I also have a coupon code, HS Oils, if you want to get the book at a discount. You know how I am about discounts. All right, so I love these. We'll be using these with my daughter, because math is not her thing. She'll be like, but she's much, much better at it now. But she's one of those people like, show me the relevance of this algebra. How am I going to transition this into real life? So I do traditional, but also I add different little things, different little flavor into it. She loves it, was begging to do more and more of these. You can make the problem, you can use them as is, or you can make it more difficult, because I actually use the same kind of format scenario and made problems more and more difficult. The child was doing mental math in her head and wasn't even thinking about it, doing this, versus in the book, the other book, because she'd be like, oh, but she pretty much liked Learn Math Fast though. But she loved doing this real tangible stuff like this, because it don't feel like you're doing math, you know? Okay, so this is shopping around town. Now it says it's geared towards grade 3 through 5. However, you know, I'm not all on the grade level kind of stuff, because I can make it as hard or as easy as I want. This is just basically giving a foundation, because what I do this, and then I take my child into a store and we put this stuff to action. So I like it because it's kind of like a good brain break. So let me show you how it looks, right? So they have different scenarios. This one is the campus world. And so they ask 5 different questions. They also have a bonus. They give them a scenario. They have the prices here. And based on the scenario, they have to give the correct price as if they were shopping in a real store. And so they go through different scenarios from yard sales to arts and crafts. They go in. So it's all different little storefronts that they're actually going in shopping, answering the questions by the scenario and on each one, but using the storefront in order to solve the problem. So they have different ones that they will see, from gasoline places to Home Depot kind of places, bakeries, telephone, dryers, cleaners, houses for sale. They have all of that in here. And then they also have shopping malls. So my daughter's, now she's a teenager, she's starting to get into the mall. And so I specifically got this because she's into going to the mall now, and she never was before. Okay, so it has different little scenarios, different little things. And then after we do this, we usually try to do a little field trip where we take her into the store and practice the skills in which she was learning. And then I add things on it like clearance, bargain shopping, how to haggle in a store. Because did you know that you can bargain inside a regular retail store? Yes, you can. Every price you see is not always final. So I use this along with her Learn Math Fast, but we do this right here for fun. And then after that, I take her on a field trip or whatever and let them practice this little stuff, right? All right. The next thing is this. It's called menu math. My daughter absolutely loved this because it's almost like you're going into a Waffle House or a Hunter House or whatever. So basically, you have these math problems, right? Like I said, this is geared between grades 3 through 3rd grade to 6th grade. Of course, I'm not always down with the grade level stuff. Because I usually adapt it and make it as difficult as I want or keep it as is. It just depends, because this is just healthy fun, like just fun. So basically what it is, you get a menu, because this whole book is all about the Hamburger Hut. And based on this, you're going to do orders. Okay, it has regular multiplication problems, because this one focuses on multiplication and division. So that's the concepts that's going to be focused on, multiplication and division in this particular one. You can get one with adding and subtracting too. And so you're going to start off doing your multiplication. It's going to gradually progress and get harder and harder. You're going to notice. Then it's going to start getting into, like, say, for example, you're the waitress and you come and take the order. So then it's going to start getting to the order. Then you got to start adding in the taxes. And then it's going to have you do the tax scale. And it has the tax scale and how they actually get the total price with the sales tax and all that good stuff. They even have a scale on it of the various different price points, and based on the price point, this is how much tax you would actually charge. Sale tax and total, which is a good tangible thing, because you know when you go out to eat and you have the gratuity, and you're trying to figure out how much you actually supposed to give. This is going to be very, very transitional into real life. And then they also have a section with word problems and a whole section with pre-made orders, and your child is actually, based on the pre-made order, they have the menu with the prices. Love it because it's color. And they will actually add in those prices, and they will practice the sale tax and all that different stuff that they have to actually do, as if they were the waitress or whatever like that, or waiter. And because you got to look at the quantity, because the quantity is on the side. So even though it says avocado burgers, it has 3 avocado burgers. So equating that times how much the regular price is, then making sure you have the quantity right. This will actually help them be able to understand receipt, or how they actually do all this. They give you step-by-step, simple steps, 1 through 6, on how it says use the menu to find the prices, multiply to find the item cost, add the check to find total, use tax table to find the amount of the tax, add the subtotal in the tax, and then 6, subtract total from the amount. I actually bought real life-size fake money. So when we're doing this, I'm actually using the fake money with my kids while we're doing it. And so my daughter loves it. My son do too. And so we do this right here. It's very, very fun. And then on the back, they have it where they can actually do their own receipt. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to Dollar Tree and get those little receipt books. It costs $1. You know, the one that you kind of can flip over. And I'm going to actually carry this to the next level. I'm going to use this. And I'm going to we're going to act out like we're at the restaurant, as if we was at the restaurant, and they're going to actually write down the different things like that. And it only costs $1 to get. So it's so many different ways that you can use this. I ended up buying 2 by accident. I bought one because the price was so good, like $4. Well, I got it for $4. I think this is $10.99. And then I saw one for like $7. Because one I bought used and one I bought new. And look, you can't even tell the difference. This was the used one. Look at it, how beautiful it is. No writing, anything. And this is the new one. No difference if you know how to shop online. You have to know how to shop in order to get the good quality used stuff. And this one, they have another one. This is like a supermarket kind of thing. This is one of their older versions. I only paid $4 for this. Kind of like the same format. But as you can see, I have quite a bit of them, and I didn't pay full price for any of them. Not a one. If you want to know more about how I shop, if you want me to do a video on how I actually shop and get these deals and stuff like that, even when the company don't give it to me, I'll try to see, can I do that? If you want to, comment below and let me know whether or not you want to see that, because I don't want to do it if you don't want to see it, because I'm doing it for you. And I was able to get, I think, 7 or 10 free ebooks, because they rewarded me for buying the books. So in the back, it says free ebook. So I have several of these, and I have a couple more coming. Then I'm gonna be able to get some free ebooks. So yes, I paid for these out of my pocket, but I did not spend full price for them. Some of them, no, I didn't pay full price for any of them. Most of them are new. Some of them are used, but they're in like new condition. And I was able to get 7 or 10. I know for sure 7 free ebooks. And I'll be able to get some more once I get these other ones in that I'm waiting for to come. But because they not only have this type of stuff, they also have all subjects: science, social studies, history, math, language arts, writing, parts of speech. They have every subject that we have to do. This company has workbooks in every single category. I cannot possibly go through all of those. They have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of workbooks. I'm serious. I thought that this was all that they had. And then when I started doing some digging and doing some research, I was like, oh my goodness, these people got like thousands of workbooks, and all of them are amazing. So they've been in business for 40 years, had no idea. But anyway, it was a great find. I'm going to be using these now until we finish, because I really am so interested and love the high interest ones that's geared towards 7th through 12th grade. And so, I have a 7th grader and a 9th grader. So, and also I'm doing the other ones too in regards to math, because it's fun. And why you have to always do some stagnant stuff, let them have some fun too with math. Let them do the math, and it's fun. And you're doing some imagination and impromptus, very, very fun. And to use it along with our core math curriculum. So that is what we're doing. If you want to know how you can get it, you can go to Amazon, you can go to eBay, and you can go to their company, Remedia Publications. They're actually running a sale on their bundle packs. So I think like 6 books for $39.99 or something like that. You can get them cheaper. They do have some coupon codes. You just have to search real, real deep to find them. Of course, I searched deep and I found them. But the only thing about it is once you use it, it's expired. So even though I know about coupon code, I already used it several times, and now it's done. I already used all the free things that was for the code that I found online. But they are out there. They do exist. So I encourage you to look. Also do your due diligence with the shopping aspect. Make sure that you find used stuff. Make sure that you from a good person now. You can get on eBay. You can also buy used on Amazon too. I've been having very, very good success with that. And so that is it, you guys. I know I came live two times, but I want to share this with you before we actually start digging into all of this, because I am about to start. I'm preparing for summer school. And because I do all year round schooling, but I just call it summer school. We don't do a whole lot during the summer, but I just want to keep the educational process going, because I made a mistake when I first started homeschooling and let them be off for an entire summer like their friends that are in public school. And that was the worst mistake of my life, because when fall came again for them to start back school, I had to revamp everything that I had already did the previous year, because they did not I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with children when they be off for like a whole summer. They be like, I don't have to do school. Yay. And then they forget everything. Then you have to spend the first couple months revamping everything you already did. I said, I will not do that again. And I never have. So we will be doing school during the summer. It just will not be so structured and like down to the time. Like, okay, we have to do these many hours a day. It won't be like that. It'll just be a little bit here, a little bit there. Real flexible. If we want to do something, we can just drop it, keep it going, keep it moving. But I will not do school during the summer anymore. All right, you guys, I am getting ready to go. Thank you for the one live viewer that I have. Next time, say hello. If you guys are watching the replay, thank you so much. Sorry for the long video, but I had about 12 books to go through. Want you to know about it. No, I did not receive anything from this company. I actually bought these books. Of course, I know how to buy it reasonably and cheap. Reasonably, I won't say cheap, but reasonably. And also I was able to score some freebies, because they give you some freebies in the back that I didn't know about. See? Boop, boop, boop. So I'm excited about that, and I will talk to you guys later. And if I get any more, I will try to well, I know I have some more coming, but it's going to take about 2 weeks, because the shipping going to take a while to get here. So I'm excited about that. I'm totally going to be using these with my kiddos. This is going to make for a fun summer. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a great, amazing rest of the day. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. What did I say right? Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Yeah, I said it right. And I am on the way to 1,000 subs or subscribers. Once I reach that, I am going to have a megawatt giveaway. So if you want to help me reach those 1,000 subscribers, please like and share, and encourage your people that you know just to click the button to subscribe, to like. It's free. And I have something amazing for it when I reach that 1,000 subscribers. It's going to be epic. So if you want to help me with that, please like, share them in the groups, homeschooling groups, so that they can like and subscribe, and so that I can give out this amazingness. And also I have some giveaways that's coming. I already have them. They piled up. I literally have a stack like this, like really. I just have been so busy and bogged down that I have not been able to do the lives, working behind the scenes as a mompreneur and homeschooling. I just have been so swamped doing so many different things that I love off camera, that I haven't been able to get on camera and do the other things that I love, right? So I'm probably going to hold off on some of them, just because I want to make sure that I help individuals on their back to school, because we have a lot of homeschoolers. So I am also working behind the scenes with companies, trying to get my hands on some more stuff for you guys. So, yeah. So I already have a lot, but I'm getting some more stuff, because I want more opportunities for different people to win things. So if you win one of the giveaways this month, you will not qualify to win another one, unless I have no one else enter that particular giveaway, and you're the only one. If you're the only one that enters, and you're the only one that enter every single one of them, and no one else entered, then guess what? You're going to win all of them. But if other people enter and then you already won one, then I want to be fair and let them win some too. But if you're the only one that take the time to like, share, and comment and subscribe, then I'm going to reward you. Just simple as that. So you guys have a great day. Another long video. My goodness, I did not mean to be this long. Talk to you later. Bye.